Proverbs 18:16. A man's gift maketh room for him and bringeth him before great men. For those who are new, my name's Lawrence. I'm a youth empowerment speaker. I'm also an author, and I help teens and young adults improve self love, confidence, and their outlook on life. And I've had the blessing of meeting some very incredible people, other motivational speakers, musicians, just people that I would have never dreamed possible. I had opportunities to speak across the country. I've been able to do things that my younger self would have never believed possible. And it's only because I identified my gift, which is speaking, uplifting others, teaching, communication, and it made room for me. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how do you identify your gift that is going to put you in these great rooms with great men and women, how to use it, how to become so good at it that other people will pay you for that thing, and how to let people know about how good you are at the thing so that they can pay you for the thing. Get your notebooks. This is going to be a good one. Now, part number one, and by far the easiest, identifying the gift. Now, I say this is the easiest because it's the most simple to do, but often we're blind to our own abilities. We'll have a skill or a talent or an ability, but we're just like, that's not that hard because it's so easy for you. For example, Michael Jackson was really good at singing, and other people would look at him and be like, "You're the best singer ever." But he often would just see himself as, "Oh, I'm just Michael." Now, the point I'm getting at is we can be so blind to what we're good at because it's so normal to us. A chef, they can eat their food and be like, I mean, it's good, but it's just normal to them. But other people are lined up outside of their block, like they're all around the store. There's lines stretching from downtown to that restaurant because their food is so good. But the chef, it's just normal to them. So, how do you identify your gift? It's typically going to be something that you were just naturally good at in childhood. So, think about when you were 10, 5, really young, as far back as you can remember. Was there ever something that just stood out to you? Something that people said you're just so good at? It might have been art. It could have been music. It could have been speaking. For me, when I was a kid, my teachers actually used to tell my mom all the time, he's a great student. He just talks a lot. And my third grade teacher, Miss Chin, she actually said, if I got paid to talk, I'd be the richest man in the world. Which, look at me now. I'm a public speaker. So, for identifying your gift, take some time and just ask yourself what comes naturally to you. Is there something that you just always, not to say that you came out the womb amazing at it, but you just seem to naturally have an ability for it? Such as some people, they came out the womb and they were just drawn to a certain sport like basketball or football or soccer. It was just a spark to them. And this is what your gift is going to be like. It's going to just feel like a light bulb goes off, there's a spark, and it's just so natural to you. That's the best way I could work that. Now, how to use that gift, depending on what it is. For example, a chef, they're selling food. Once you've identified the gift, ask yourself, how can I use this? A chef sells food. A public speaker is essentially a teacher for a large crowd of people. The thing they're teaching, it could be for me, I teach people how to improve their overall mental health, how to become more successful, and how to believe in themselves more. Other people teach you how to feel inspired, motivated. Other people teach you how to learn a certain skill. Maybe you're just really good at fixing cars. You're helping people to fix their car, which leads to the third point. How can it benefit others? The way it benefits other people is what's going to put you in these great roles. Because a lot of people, they want to just get it. They want to not be of service. They want to be served. As in to say, they want the money without getting the value. They want people to buy their product without them having to figure out how can this product help other people. They want the reward and the fruit without doing the labor. So ask yourself, once you've identified the gift and you know how to use it, so singing, you could put that onto a record. You could put that on SoundCloud. You could make YouTube videos of you singing. Ask yourself, how can this thing serve other people? How can it entertain them? How can it teach them? How can it inspire them? How can it help them? If it's a service, how is this service going to benefit other people? An auto mechanic, they're helping fix people's car. A doctor is helping people to be healthy. A chef is helping people to eat. A teacher is helping people to learn. So, or a sports player. So think about the NBA, the NFL, baseball. They're entertaining people. Their gift is entertaining. The surgeon's gift is healing. The chef's gift is feeding and helping people to eat. So, how can your gift serve other people? Because when you help other people, that's what is going to lead them to giving you the money. People give money if the value that you provide is worth more to them than the value of the money. Let me explain it again. The reason why doctors get paid so much is because people are willing to pay a whole lot when their health and their life is on the line. The reason why auto mechanics get paid so much is because people want to have a car that works. They would rather have a car that works than have the 100, 200, $500, whatever it costs to fix the car. Now, the next one. How can it benefit others so much that they pay you? So it's me reiterating the previous point. You can be good at something, but just because you're good at it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to put you in these big rooms. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to give you great opportunities because there's a lot of people who are good, but you want to be great. You want to strive for excellence. You want to be out the ordinary. There's a lot of chefs, there's a lot of restaurants, but there's only one you. There's a lot of sports players, there's a lot of athletes, but there's only one LeBron James, one Michael Jordan, one Kobe Bryant. And you don't need to become the next someone else in your field. You need to be the one and only you. You need to identify your gift, your style, your method, and become so good at doing it that people see you and they're like, man, I need to learn what that guy knows. I need them to fix my car because they are just so good at it. I need to have that doctor operate on my dad or my mom because they're the best heart surgeon in the entire state. You want to become so undeniably good at your thing that people are lining up to pay you essentially. And the last point, you got to let people know. You have to let people know what you do, how they can pay you, and why they should. Because the best, I believe it's a quote by Alex Hermosi. You probably know who that is. He's a business owner and he makes videos about that. He said something along the lines of the best product doesn't win, the most well known one does. So when you go to Amazon and you type in phone case for your iPhone, you're not buying the best iPhone case. You're buying the one that is the best known. It had the best reviews, it had the most reviews. When you go buy a TV or a car or whatever, you're not buying the best car or the best TV. You're buying the one that is the best well known. So in your case, that would look like posting about what you do on social media. Hey, my name's Lawrence. I'm a youth empowerment speaker. I help teens and young adults to improve their self love, confidence, and outlook on life. In addition to that, I'm an author. And if you would like to contact me for speaking engagements, you can contact me at lawrence@lawrenceharris.com. That's an example of me stating who I am, what my gift is, how to contact me, and how people can purchase my services and things of that sort. So, your gift will make room for you and place you among great men, but you gotta let people know. You can't just sit back and think, okay, somebody's going to magically find me, and somehow they're just going to magically know that I'm a musician, or magically know that I'm a chef, or magically know that I'm a barber, or a speaker, or an artist, or whatever it is that you do. You gotta let people know. Like, you would be surprised how many people are willing to buy whatever you're selling if you just let them know that you're selling it. People aren't just no one's going to look at you and assume that you have something to offer and have something to sell because your gift will make room for you and place you among these great men and great women and great opportunities. But as my mom often said growing up, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. You have to be willing to make that Instagram post or make that TikTok. Or in my case, I send a lot of emails to schools around the country to let them know, hey, here's who I am, here's what I do, here's how I can help you guys. Are you open to a short Zoom call? Yes or no question. They can say yes, they can say no. But I let them know. I opened my mouth. I said, here's who I am. Here's my gift. And by doing that, it will place you among great men, great opportunities, and just a great life. With that said, I hope you guys got value from this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Go out there, believe in yourself, and achieve your dreams. Last point, if you would like to sign up for my recent school group, where I'm going to be putting all of my best content. So, out of the thousands of videos I've made, my best videos are going to be exclusive to that group, as well as weekly coaching calls will be included. Make sure you can just go to the top link in the description. I haven't had a workout today because all the gyms are closed, so I'm a bit mentally foggy. But you can just click the top link in the description to sign up for my school group. Looking forward to seeing you there. Have a wonderful, great day.